Dear housemates of our awesome and progressive queer co-op. In general, living here has been a wonderful experience, but I have some issues that I would like to bring up. I fully believe in our fragrance-free policy for the sake of allergies and sensitive noses. Speaking of unwanted scents, I also believe in showers. They don't have to be daily, especially if you're not physically active. They don't have to involve shampoo every time, but they should be in your schedule somewhere, preferably after dumpster diving on Tuesdays. You are absolutely correct that neither shaving nor keeping your legs hairy is empowering to women unless it's by choice. However, after you choose to shave your legs in the shower, please also choose to get that hair out of the freaking tub.
Yes.
And while it's totally true that nobody's sexual orientation should be enforced or coerced or made into law, we do have an enforced law in the bathroom. When you replace the toilet paper, or more accurately, if you replace the toilet paper, make sure it rolls over the top, not down below. I don't want to go on a treasure hunt every time I take a poop. And please, leave a backup roll. While I fully embrace the clothing-optional atmosphere of our body-positive home, I don't want to shimmy down the hall with my ass hanging out in an emergency dash for TP. Invisibility is an important topic. Invisible minorities, femme invisibility, trans man invisibility in the mainstream media. Just because the mainstream can't see oppression doesn't mean it isn't happening. Similarly, just because you can't see dirt on the stove doesn't mean it's not there. Get those corners, please. Scrub under all the things on the counter. Take them off the counter and clean under them and around them. It is totally unfair for the G and the L of the acronym to get their rights first and put off everyone else's rights for later. On that note, when I ask you to dust the living room, don't wipe down the two biggest, most visible and easy to reach surfaces and then call it a day. No surface is dust-free until all surfaces are dust-free. Don't be a slacktivist with the Windex. You're absolutely right. Fuck the man. Fuck the nuclear family. Susie Q. homemaker cooking dinner for her husband and the family. Fuck all that shit. However, I would still like it if you wipe down the kitchen table after using it. Or at least dust off your crumbs. I get it. I'm disabled too. You're out of spoons. I'm out of spoons. However, the kitchen is also out of spoons. And I did the dishes the last 10 times. You can see my chore points clearly marked on our handy-dandy co-op whiteboard. Which I'll note does not keep score for every time I screamed in aggravation when someone left the sink full of dishes and unusable. Nor does it accurately reflect the number of times you merely wiped a damp rag across the table 1 or 2 times without even applying pressure or soap, and called that cleaning. It also doesn't count the number of times you left the table wet for me to discover by accident while setting down my food. My feminism will be intersectional or it will be bullshit. Similarly, that wash rag will intersect with soap or else you won't clean a damn thing. By following these simple guidelines, I'm sure we will create a more loving, supportive, and radical living space for all. We might even have a few less cockroaches. Sincerely, Amy.